Good morning students, welcome to our online video class of chemistry. In this video we will discuss about suspension, colloids and how to calculate the concentration of a solution. In previous section we had discussed about true solution. What is a true solution? It is the homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. And also we had done an experiment. Do you remember that when wheat flour added to water, it disperse in liquid. It do not dissolve. So wheat flour in water is suspension. We have studied that substances which are soluble in water form solutions, but those substances which are insoluble in water form suspension. Then what is called suspension? A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Example, solution of sand in water, solution of chalk in water, etc. Properties of suspension. Suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. The particles can be seen by naked eyes. The solute particles can be separated by filtration. The solute particles settle down and the solution is unstable. The particles scatter a beam of light passing through it, and the path of light is visible in the solution. We had seen that when a milk is added to water, it forms colloid. And what is colloid? A colloid is a kind of solution in which the size of solute particle is intermediate between those in true solution and those in suspension. Or a colloid solution is a heterogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Example are mixture of starch in water, mixture of egg albumin in water, milk in water, air containing dust and smoke. These are examples for colloids. Actually, colloids appear to be homogeneous to us, but actually they are found to be heterogeneous when observed through high power microscope. So a colloid is not a true solution. Blood, jelly, solutions of detergents, all these are examples for colloids. And the properties of colloids are: colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture. The particles cannot be seen by the naked eyes. The solute particle cannot be separated by filtration. The solute particle do not settle down and the solution is stable. The particles scatter a beam of light passing through it, and the path of light is visible in the solution. When a beam of light is passed through a colloidal solution, the colloidal particles scatter the beam of light and the path of light become visible in the solution. This effect is called a Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect can be seen when light enters a room through a small hole due to scattering of light by the dust and smoke particles. And Tyndall effect also can be seen in a dense forest due to scattering of light by water droplet in the mist. Based on solubility of a substance, solutions are classified as saturated solution, unsaturated solution and supersaturated solution. Saturated solution is a solution which cannot dissolve any more of solute at a given temperature. And what is meant by solubility? Solubility of a substance is the amount of solute present in saturated solution of the substance. Solubility of a substance means amount of solute present in a saturated solution of a substance. An unsaturated solution is a solution which can dissolve some more of the solute at a given temperature. For example, the preparation of saturated solution. For that, take 50 ml of water in 2 beakers. Add salt in 1 beaker with continuous stirring till no more salt dissolved in it. Similarly, add sugar in other beaker with continuous stirring till no more sugar dissolved in it. We get saturated solution of salt and sugar. If we add more sugar and salt, it cannot dissolve in water. That is saturated solution. Solution which cannot dissolve any more of the solute at given temperature. If the mixture are heated, it dissolves some more of the solute. If we apply heat, some more of the solute gets dissolved. The solubility of different substances are different, and the solubility of substance varies with the temperature. Concentration of a solution. Now we are going to study about the topic concentration of solution. Suppose a solution may have small amount of solute dissolved in it, while other solution may have a large amount of solute dissolved in it. And which solution have high concentration? The solution having small amount of solute is said to have low concentration, and it is known as dilute solution. And solution having large amount of solute is said to have high concentration. It is known as concentrated solution. Then what is meant by concentration of a solution? In definition, the concentration of a solution is the amount of solute present in a given amount of the solvent or a solution. And the mathematical expression for calculating concentration of a solution equals amount of solute divided by amount of solvent, or amount of solute divided by amount of solution. The concentration of a solution can be expressed as mass by mass percentage or as mass by volume percentage. The equation for mass by mass percentage of a solution equals mass of solute divided by mass of a solution into 100. And mass by volume percentage of a solution equals mass of solute divided by volume of solution into 100. Let us do some problems related to this. A solution contains 30 gram of sugar dissolved in 370 gram of water. Calculate the concentration of this solution. This is the question. In question, a solution contains a solid solute, that is sugar, dissolved in a liquid solvent water. So we have to calculate the concentration of the solution in terms of mass percentage of solute. Here in question, mass of solute is given, mass of solute. That is equal 30 gram. Then mass of water, that is mass of solvent, that is given, mass of solvent, which is equal 370 gram. So we have to calculate the concentration of the solution in terms of mass percentage. The equation for that is concentration of the solution equal mass of solute divided by mass of solution into 100. And mass of solution equals mass of solute plus mass of solvent. Then mass of solution equal mass of solute plus mass of solvent. Mass of solution equals Mass of solvent, that is 370 gram plus mass of solute 30 gram, which is equal 400 gram. Therefore, concentration of the solution equals mass of the solute divided by mass of solution. What is mass of solute? That is 30 gram. That is 30 divided by 400. %7.5%.